Hey guys, this is part 2 of my dad's story, so I'm just teasing with him. So please, if it is offensive to you guys, because I'm making fun of him and the time period he grew up, I do apologize, but we make fun of each other all the time. So, Dad.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So we are talking from 65 until around 70, just close to the blessed day. So, Dad, go on.
Don't know about how blessed that day was, but anyway, she's talking about March 30th, her birthday.
11 days from now.
65. Okay, graduated from high school in 65. Again, that was Vietnam. So that was a great influence on people my age and the time period. Nobody really wanted to be deployed to Vietnam. We didn't think it was a war that was necessary to be fought and just, but the United States was committed, so a lot of our young men and women went. I was fortunate enough to get a college and then a medical deferment, so I didn't have to enlist and serve. Pardon me. Get a little choked up thinking about it because I lost some dear friends during that time period. But I left Piscataway High School, went to Delaware State College in Dover, Delaware. Major shift in my life because very sheltered in New Brunswick, even though it was a fairly large town. But I never really traveled much until I went to Delaware and met people from all across the country. A fascinating experience, the best 4 years of my life. Developed a fondness for social studies and graduated with a teaching degree, which allowed me to teach social studies in the elementary school system. I came back to New Brunswick because I wanted to give back a little bit to where I had developed my roots. So Delaware State College in the time period was, again, a significant part of my life because, as I mentioned before, it was the best 4 years of my life. It was the time period where I really grew up and became a man. I met some people there. My daughter would say dates. But it's what you do in college. You expand from high school to a new set of relationships. And graduated in 69 and met a young lady who then became my wife. From that meeting and that union, we formed Hellspawn over here. But we'll talk about that in another episode. Her brother came along a year after her. But we'll talk about that in another segment, dealing more specifically with the family. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant day.
So that's like in a gist his story. And then we'll get into when I showed up and when my brother showed up and more into my mom. My mom, she's a little private about her life, so we'll mention a little bit here and there. She's one of 10 kids.
She's a very different personality from us.
She's a quiet woman who reads all the time. So
she's also an alien, like the gentleman you met here in previous episodes.
Well,
she's from Barbados.
And she will get him. Don't worry. But there's going to be more. We're going to talk more about our family and our life and everything. Plus, we'll get back to the regular topics in hand because there's so much more you need to know about him. Oh my gosh. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.